Hey everyone, this is Syniax here, and I am doing like a mini podcast type of deal because the last 2 weeks, my friend, his girl was sick, and now last week I was sick, and we've been trying to get this out about No Man's Sky, and it's amazing how in the beginning, if we would have got it out, it would have probably been a really easy review, a thoughts type of video where or a podcast actually, where we would have thought, everything is pretty copacetic. We're in a new world. We're exploring. We're having fun. But that was not the case over time. There's a couple of things in this game where, a couple of issues that we saw, like in the beginning, where, the $1,300 guy who spent all the money on this game that we all wanted to get our hands on. And after that, it actually broke street dates on top of that. So now we're even more excited. The hype is just like crazy. I wouldn't even be surprised if the $1,300 thing was like some hoax just to make people really hop out of their chairs like, fuck, I really want to get this fucking game. I really want to get my hands on it and everything. Everybody was like that. The moment they heard about one dude having it, a lot of people threw a fit. Then the game broke the street date. People were going ham on it. The hype was ridiculous over this game. And in my opinion, the game was great in the beginning. It was great because it's brand new. Anything new, you're going to feel really comfortable with it. You're going to be like, oh, this is nice. I get to explore new things. It's been a while since we had an actual really decent game come out to begin with. All we had was like MMOs, and I think Legion did their thing with World of Warcraft with Demon Hunters at around the same time. But No Man's Sky was really like the only actual title everybody was really looking forward to. Moving on with that, the day one patch was supposed to reset everything, give you a whole different experience of playing the game. So now people are even more hyped. They're like, wait, now there's like two different games, one before patch and one after patch, and the hype just got even worse. So literally, I'm going to tell you off the bat my experience. My first hour with this game, I'm exploring stuff. I'm running left and right. I'm having fun because it's new. It's new. You're going to have fun. It's a new experience. It's an exploring type of game. I like to explore every now and then in certain games, but within like the second hour, I really didn't know what the hell I was doing. By the third hour, I was able to grasp the fact that, you're supposed to get to the center of the universe. I think you have like two paths you could choose from. Like you could explore on your own and get to it, or the Atlas who's going to try to help you out, try to figure things out. You get to go and do your thing with them. After a bit, I'm not going to lie to you, it got really dry. I mean, ridiculously dry. Certain things used to bother me where, like, if I'm traveling across the planet itself, the terrain would take time to load. Somebody's response to this was, you're playing the game too fast. That's fucking retarded. Other issues that I would have was the grass cutting through the buildings. It was minimal, nothing crazy. The models wouldn't show correctly in when you looked at, I guess, like your what would they call it? I guess like catalog of like the beasts that you find around. For some reason, they didn't look right. They did not look right. What was it? For some reason, the models wouldn't load correctly. Then it even got worse with them because all the creatures you would find, they almost look alike. I went through literally 5 planets, and all of them just kind of looked like this weird tiger deer mixed with like little hands and shit and like weird backs. So it's like, okay, now there's like really no creativity because the computer is basically creating everything. Everything's procedurally generated apparently. So now there's no real difference to what's going on with the planets depending on, I guess, RNGesus, I guess, is the one that's taking hold on this one. But more and more, I guess, like, what was it, the low bag space, ship space was another issue. It's something that I guess when you progress, you can get better at. Because I remember I went from a 16 slot ship, I ended up with a 24 slot ship. But it didn't really did much of a difference because when I bought the 24 slot ship, it had all these weird upgrades to it, which I wanted to keep, but for some reason the upgrades to the ship took slots. I was like, this is ridiculous. The upgrades to the ship should just be upgrades to the ship. It shouldn't take slots inside, for your inventory where you want to collect all the types of material. I had found myself multiple times having to, hey, I got plutonium in one hand, I got iron in the other one, I got zinc. I didn't even know what I wanted to spare out because I don't know what the planet had that I was on. So now I had to make a decision like, should I throw this out? Should I store this? Should I do that? No. You need more bag space, and I hope they fix that at some point in time. Not that I'm going to be around for that, because I already gave this game up. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very biased about this at this point. This game was good at the beginning, and going on and on and on with it dragged. It really dragged. Like, I've had more fun playing fucking Sudoku compared to this game right now. I had a theory that it seemed like the planets, every time you got to a planet, it was kind of progressing with you. No matter where you went and like when you went, every time you would go to a planet, depending on your character itself, it would kind of procedurally generate around your character, so you can make sure that, you know, you're getting some of those things you need to progress in the game. The only thing was to actually find them, to craft certain things. And then there was times I couldn't even find. I've never found, what was it? I guess like the schematics to making antimatter. I wasn't going to really try to Google it or YouTube it. I wanted to, you know, have like a fresh experience. But after a while, you know, when you're banging around for 6 hours and you can't get anything done, what's the point? In all honesty, you're wasting your time. My bottom line for this game, this is definitely something you need to rent before you buy this game. You have to rent it, because for $60 for this game, it's not worth it. So do yourself a favor, rent this game, borrow a game from a trusting friend. I don't know. Don't buy this game off the bat. This is not one game you want to buy off the bat and then get mad because you spent $60 on this game and you're doing the same shit for the next 7 hours. This is my opinion, and this is not me saying, hey, you know, do what you got to do and whatnot as far as, you know, staying away from the game. You could go ahead and buy the game. Go ahead and do it by all means. But I'm warning you right now, if you're not into like heavy exploration and wasting amounts of time, just, I don't know, copious amounts of time, then, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, this is Syniax signing out. On Tuesday, we're going to have the podcast. It's definitely going to have nothing to do with No Man's Sky. We are definitely going to go into Titanfall's, what was it? I think it was a multiplayer stress test. We're going to go into that instead of even bothering with No Man's Sky. Anyways, Syniax signing out. You already know what to do.